Hello, followers. It has been a while, but what I'm thinking about today is education. Education has a negative connotation, especially in the US. Think about it. From, you know, kindergarten all through the 12th grade, you're forced to go to school and consume this curriculum that you don't choose. And a lot of those skills are necessary, for sure. And then maybe you extend on to the university and get your bachelor's degree, master's degree, JD, whatever, PhD, right? And all along the path, you're sort of outsourcing the curriculum to somebody else who designed it, right? And I'm not even saying that's necessarily completely like the wrong path or whatever, but oftentimes people go through the schooling where someone else chose their curriculum, then they spend all this money on university, maybe get into debt, get out into the real world, oftentimes find themselves shackled by debt in some job that they took just because logically it made sense, maybe logically it generated capital, right? And then maybe they don't continue to learn because they're kind of like, oh, dude, I already made this 6-figure investment, whatever, into my education, bro. I got the paper, bro. I'm good. When in reality, life is more akin to a video game. You know what I'm saying? I was never really a big gamer, but I did play RuneScape a bit back in the day. And there's like different competencies that your character could get. If you chop down trees all the time, your wood chopping competency got up really high, And honestly, I was listening to Bob, the late great Bob Proctor last night, and he was talking about how you shouldn't set your goals based on what you think is logical and reasonable. You should set them based on what you actually want to do in your heart, like even if it makes zero logical sense, because then when pursuing that goal you're not going to quit, so I think that's where life is sort of a bit more like a choose your own adventure video game type character. For years I've been attracted to this idea of being able to sail a boat, but it's kind of scared me a little bit. Took my first couple sailing lessons this past week. It was pretty rudimentary.